Do you remember walking into Grandma's house and seeing pastel pink tile in the bathroom, or that mint green fridge humming softly in the kitchen? The 1950s were a time of post-war hope, booming suburbs and bold design choices that still feel cozy even today. Back then, homes weren't just places to live, they were reflections of optimism, style, and the American dream. Today, we're flipping through the memory book and looking at 12 home design trends from the 1950s that define the era. Let's step back in time. Number 1. Pink tile bathrooms. Let's start with a trend that truly screams mid-century home. Pink tile bathrooms. First Lady Mamie Eisenhower loved pink, and her influence spread across America like wildfire. Soon, bathrooms everywhere were tiled from floor to ceiling in shades like coral pink, dusty rose, and even bubblegum. It gave the space a soft, cheerful feeling that fit the era's spirit. These days, they've mostly been remodeled, but for those who grew up with them, they'll always be a rosy memory. Number 2. Dinette sets with chrome legs. Nothing said family breakfast in the 1950s like a shiny chrome dinette set. These small tables, often with formica tops and matching chairs, were found in kitchens from coast to coast. The look was clean, space-saving, and perfect for sipping coffee while reading the morning paper. The chrome gave it a futuristic feel, space-age living right at your table. Today, they're collector's items, often found in retro diners or vintage stores. Number 3. Pastel-colored appliances. Before stainless steel took over, kitchens were full of color: mint green refrigerators, powder blue ovens, and soft yellow toasters. These pastel appliances added warmth and charm, making the kitchen feel more inviting. They were often the centerpiece of a home, matched to tile backsplashes and patterned curtains. It was all about coordination and comfort. While rare today, some companies now make retro-inspired appliances that pay tribute to this colorful era. Number 4. Knotty pine paneling. Walk into any 1950s basement or den, and chances are you'd be surrounded by knotty pine paneling. With its warm tones and woodsy feel, it brought a cozy cabin vibe to suburban homes. It was affordable, easy to install, and made any space feel homey. For many, it became the backdrop to game nights, TV dinners, and holiday gatherings. Though it eventually fell out of fashion, for some, it still feels like home. Number 5. Starburst clocks. Big, bold, and bursting with style, the Starburst clock was a mid-century must-have. Usually hung in the living room, these clocks weren't just for telling time. They were a statement piece. Made of brass, wood, or metal spokes, they captured the excitement of the atomic age. People loved their playful yet modern look. Today, they're highly sought after by collectors and still bring a bit of 1950s flair to any room. Number 6. Built-in bar cabinets. In the 1950s, entertaining at home became more popular, and nothing said sophistication like a built-in bar. Tucked into the corner of a living room or den, these cabinets held everything from shakers and glassware to bottles of bourbon and brandy. It added a grown-up touch and made guests feel fancy during cocktail hour. Many homes from this era still have these features hidden behind sliding panels or pocket doors. While not as common today, the charm of a home bar is making a quiet comeback. Number 7. Picture windows. To show off those neat, new suburban lawns, the 1950s brought us the picture window. These large, fixed windows allowed natural light to pour in and gave families a view of their slice of the American dream. You'd often see mom watching the kids play outside or neighbors waving as they passed by. It brought the outside in and made living rooms feel bigger and brighter. Over time, they were replaced with more energy-efficient options, but they left behind a clear view into mid-century life. Number 8. Chevron and atomic patterns. From curtains to couch cushions, bold patterns were everywhere. Chevron zigzags, boomerangs, and atomic starbursts danced across every fabric and wallpaper design. These prints felt fun, futuristic, and full of life. They reflected a generation dreaming about space travel and new frontiers. While the patterns faded over the decades, they're making a stylish return in modern retro designs. Number 9. Colored bathroom fixtures. It wasn't just the tile. Bathtubs, sinks, and even toilets came in colors like aqua, pink, and soft green. This trend turned the bathroom into a coordinated and colorful space, rather than a plain white box. Families took pride in matching their towels and rugs to the fixtures. It felt modern, clean, and surprisingly cheerful. Today, these colorful fixtures are rare, but instantly bring back memories for those who grew up with them. Number 10. Wall-mounted telephones with long cords. Every kitchen had one, the trusty wall-mounted rotary phone, usually in a soft pastel shade. The extra-long spiral cord stretched halfway across the room, perfect for pacing during long conversations. It was a hub for family life, calls from friends, neighbors, or maybe even your first crush. Phones today might be smarter, but none had the charm of spinning that dial and hearing it click back. It was a simple part of life that somehow felt special. Number 11. Room dividers and half-walls. Instead of open-concept living, many 1950s homes used clever room dividers to separate spaces without closing them off entirely. Half-walls, built-in shelves, or decorative screens added structure and a bit of privacy. They helped define spaces for conversation, reading, or watching TV, all while keeping a sense of openness. These features balanced form and function with a dash of mid-century charm. Some still survive in homes today, untouched and timeless. Number 12. Exterior breeze blocks. Outside the home, you'd often see decorative concrete blocks with geometric cutouts, called breeze blocks. They added texture to porch railings, carports, and garden walls while letting air and light pass through. It was a stylish way to create privacy without closing off the space. These blocks gave homes a touch of tropical flair, especially in warmer climates. They've started to come back in modern architecture, proving some trends never truly disappear. And there you have it, 12 home design trends from the 1950s that defined an entire era. Some are gone, others are making a comeback, but all of them hold a special place in the story of the American home. Which one do you remember most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, give us a like, subscribe, and join us next time as we rewind the past together.